it used to be in politics that red was red and blue was blue, but in the past couple of days, more than one state lawmaker has crossed the political divide and turned purple. What's going on here, and since when does a Democrat endorse a Republican and vice versa? Joining us to talk more about this with some background and his unique insight, our political analyst, the state political columnist for the New York Post, Fred Dicker from Albany, as usual. And Fred, give us the background, first of all. I mean, we've got three cases, right, where politicians have crossed the line endorsing somebody in the other party?
We actually had a fourth one today. Dean Skelos, the Republican leader, was out in Buffalo, and he endorsed Mark Grisanti, who's an incumbent Republican. But the trouble is, Republican senator, the trouble is he just lost the Republican primary last month. There's another candidate who is now the Republican candidate. Grisanti's running on the Independence Party line, but yet there's a Republican leader supporting someone who was rejected by his fellow Republicans. And of course, I don't know if I say of course, this morning down in New York City, a Democratic senator, Ruben Diaz in the Bronx, endorsed Republican Rob Astorino for governor. And a couple of days ago, two county executives, the Nassau County executive and the Syracuse or Onondaga County executive, both Republicans, they endorse Andrew Cuomo. So people's heads are spinning a little bit. I think it's a sign, though, of what we've been seeing for several years now, and that is the political parties, especially here in New York, don't really stand for very much. A lot of this has to do with opportunism, where these Republicans think that Andrew Cuomo, for instance, is going to win, so maybe they can get something from that. Remember Al D'Amato? He used to lead the Republican Party in New York, but he's a lobbyist now. He's endorsed Andrew Cuomo. So I think this is the kind of thing that makes voters cynical, but we're seeing more and more of it.
Yeah, I mean, you remember the days when there was just sort of one maverick politician would go out on a limb and endorse somebody in the other party. But it does seem it's very, homogenous or homogenized right now, that they're a little bit interchangeable and that it's easy for them to cross the aisle and endorse somebody else.
Well, it's especially true, I think, for Republicans downstate on Long Island, for instance, where many of the Republican senators, really all of them, voted for the so-called SAFE Act, which upstate Republicans overwhelmingly rejected. They're nervous down there. They're more like Democrats than they are Republicans, whereas upstate the Republicans are more like traditional Republicans. So you've got a broken Republican Party, and then amongst some Democrats anyway, I think there is a sense that what's the point? Democrats are going to win, so we'll just stick with our guy. They wouldn't even consider a Republican, where in the past, maybe they would have been open to that.
All right. It is kind of head spinning. We'll see where it takes us next. Keep us posted on that. Thank you. And Fred, of course, is on the radio. He's live from the state capitol every weekday morning. It's 10 to 11 on Talk 1300 AM.